Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Night D&D. We are going to kick it off, and we actually have a new character joining tonight.
No
So
idea
here
why
we
she
go.
mutes herself when she does her intro. It's like
All
she
right,
doesn't want to hear
good to
it.
go.
Because she doesn't want any of us to interrupt the intro.
The
Hi,
intro.
Internet!
Just all the people
Welcome to D&D!
Oh my god.
muted. So yeah, last time we played,
Last time on D&D.
Sunday,
Someone
your
blew up.
intrepid group was headed back to Corona from Mir.
Shit, I just got out of quarantine.
Headed back to Corona from Mir with a delivery of fruit that's actually supposed to go to Will Sakin. Burp, I believe. Something was supposed to go back to Will Sakin. Something was
The
supposed
dragon
to
parts, I believe.
And I don't have my notes right in front of me, so fuck it. We'll
I
win.
believe dragon parts that go to Will Sakin.
Yes, the dragon parts go to Will Sakin. The fruit goes to Corona. Thank you for letting me reminding me of that. I have part of a plastic human skull here that will remind me about everything else. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody needs a desk decoration, and this became. Alas, poor Yorick. For I knew him.
Somebody stole my desk decoration. I think the kids took it.
Set up one of these because I like to, fire stuff. So we are going to start out just heading into Corona. It is, if I just didn't, I don't remember if I described it last time. It's not walled. It basically looks like any like Cairo or whatever, any sandstone houses and mud brick houses and stuff like that. Corona's pretty cool, man.
No, it's
But
not.
the day is pretty much yours to figure out what you're gonna do. You have obviously you have a delivery to make.
Does anyone remember where we were actually supposed to deliver it?
Deliver the fruit to.
Yeah.
It would have said on the contract where we would deliver it to. So we would probably be dropping off the fruit first.
Yeah.
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 So
Hashtag-
Tony, we'd be heading towards the I believe marketplace would be the appropriate location to drop off the fruit delivery.
Fruit was a contract, right?
Right.
Yes.
And it was given to you by. Does anybody remember?
We.
Who has the paper?
I didn't write down who gave it to us, but I did write down a bunch of the information for it.
So why don't you update everybody on that for me while I go through.
The only thing that I wrote down for the contract was for mango-like hyacinth fruit from the oasis by the Blue Dragon.
Do you remember the cost?
I do not.
Does anybody
Wait,
else
no.
remember the cost?
No, but I thought we had
Yeah,
a copy of the contract with us. So
We would have brought the contract with us.
I think the problem is the DM doesn't remember.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, okay.
This just makes it easier for me to sham you.
Who has the copy of the thing?
Oh crap! Dain had it. We're screwed.
Wouldn't he have? Shit.
I'm just joking. I have no idea.
I don't believe anybody
I
actually
thought
wrote.
I thought you were the one that had it, Ricola.
Oh, okay.
I wrote down the information about it. I didn't include the price tag. But yes, we brought our copy of the contract with us.
Yeah, because
So
we took it with us to show the other guy that we got it from.
right. So we have the copy, and it says on it how much it was. Tony, if you can refresh us.
The fruit being something that only shows up from one place and pretty much only once a year. I believe per fruit was something between. Sorry, something happened over here. Something between 50 and 100 silver.
We're getting paid per fruit.
You're getting paid for the delivery.
Oh.
The contract was to go get the fruit from Mir because the caravans weren't running because of the dragon. The
Right.
dragon had already killed one shipment and one caravan runner. So now that the dragon is dead, you were sent to basically get the fruit and bring it back.
Right. And you had said that we brought our cart over to the merchant and he loaded up a bunch of fruit, but we never designated how much we were actually bringing up. He only said that we pulled up our cart and he loaded it in.
Yeah,
So
he gave us as much as the other caravans would have had. That's
right,
what we were told.
how much the contract would have designated. So so what we need to know is how much are we making off of this based on what the contract says
If
that
it's
we
50
were
silver
going to
per fruit, you probably got a load of 20 melons. So 50 silver times 20. Just remember that 50 silver is 5 gold.
right.
5 gold times
Gonna make
20,
this
that's
so
100
difficult.
gold.
100 gold. Yep.
That is what I have down. If I said something different than that, then it's earlier, like 70 weeks ago. It's because I didn't read my notes correctly.
It's okay. We'll go based off of that. Um so then since Ornan is not currently with us and Dain is no longer with us, that would be split between the 5 of us. We each add 20 gold to our inventories.
Unless we charge more because we slayed a goddamn dragon.
The
But
dragon wasn't part of
That
it.
I'm
wasn't
back.
part of it.
that wasn't included in the contract though. So
Nah,
we
I kind
can't
of figured
we
that
can't
wasn't
charge
gonna.
more
I
there.
figured that wasn't gonna work anyways.
That
Was that
however,
another
part
job
of
somewhere
a
else?
Another contract which we need to go turn into.
right.
I was gonna say I thought that was another job.
Did give you.
Yep. But
They are not in my notes. They were on a web page I'm looking for now.
we turned that in Wilsaken, I believe, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So, Zyra, Grandius, 1092, Victor, if you guys each want to add 20 gold to your inventories.
Already got it. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yo.
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
I am back.
Hello.
Hello. Long time no see.
But have you seen me?
I like the voice.
This is true.
I haven't seen anything, and nor have I heard anything. Apparently.
Tony,
Oh, we haven't done anything yet with you.
No, we have
okay.
not.
Where's the group?
The
We
group
have made it back to Corona.
Just
got to Corona and just made it to the marketplace where they sold off the
Fruit.
the melons that they were sent to collect.
Yep.
The next stop would be Wilsaken for the contract of the dragon parts. which I have that webpage.
That I actually have
But-
record of.
But we are looking for harpies on the way from Corona to Willsaker.
Yes, that's another contract.
Because apparently
What do
there
you
were
have
harpies there that
down?
we have never seen.
Harpies, not herpes.
I said
What-
harpies.
What
Sounded
do
like
you
you
have-
said herpes.
No.
What
I
do
did
you
not
have
say.
written down for the reward for the herpes?
For the harpies, we didn't actually put down a reward for that. We only have a contract for the heads. So I assume it is one set price per head of a harpy.
Yep, I'm just wondering if you guys had written that down.
Nope, we never got a price tag on it.
You didn't? Okay.
No. I
Okay.
just have a list of what we have and what you'd estimated the value is.
That's the dragon.
Right, for the dragon scales and stuff.
Yes.
And the blue dragon adult. Don't
No,
know.
young blue dragon, not adult blue.
Are all
Oh,
these
that's right.
contracts out of the same
Yeah, if
place?
we hadn't taken on an adult dragon, I think we would have all died.
Nah, we wouldn't have died, but it would have been a lot harder. Maybe one of us would have died.
Oh,
I mean, one of us
Are-
did technically die anyways.
Are all of these contracts we picked up out of the Corona?
No, they were out of Willsaken. But they had some of us turn in stuff to Corona.
Okay.
No,
'cause I was-
the mango hyacinth fruit, that one we picked up in Corona.
Oh, did
had
we? I thought that.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
we
thought
were
that
asking
was.
about contracts there too.
and then the
Corona was for the fruit.
and then we got
Corona
the
was for the fruit, and Willsaken was for the dragon part.
was the
So-
dragon killing the dragon and the dragon parts two separate ones or together?
No, so killing the dragon was not a contract.
Okay, we just did that.
Our contract was to collect parts
Got it.
and various different resources
From a dragon.
Got it.
from a dragon. We just happened to know that there was a young blue dragon there, so we went to that one. So we would be heading towards Willsaken and looking for harpies, unless
Are we turning in the dragon parts in Willsaken?
yes,
Yes,
we'll be
we
turning in the dragon parts in Willsaken.
Okay, got it. Let's go find some harpies.
Hang on.
I really don't want herpes.
Fred, I'll be right with you guys.
I'm gonna go grab a hoodie while we're waiting. A little cold for a tank top now.
Yeah, I'm gonna close windows.
Yeah, probably a good idea. No.
Close windows. You need windows on for us to talk to you.
Fun.
She's sleeping. She got her little nose tucked under her tail. Ugh. Victor's been awfully quiet so far. Victor. My chair keeps sliding back.
I gotta try to do something. Give me a minute.
Everybody's very distracted tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd the DM go?
I'm not sure. I had my headset off for a minute to go close Windows, and I came back and he was gone. But Dain, John said that he was going to go and take care
I'm
of
here.
some- Okay.
Oh, Danny's back.
John, I don't know when you would like to introduce yourself, or if you have spoken with Tony about where, but
He said he would let me know when I'm introduced.
okay.
So it's more of that. I was wondering where you guys were, and if I'm in close proximity, I can kind of harass you guys.
It seems like, according to what Tony has kind of hinted at, that for the most part you've been hiding in the shadows and watching us by the sounds of it.
Yep, I've been hiding. Basically, my character has been watching you guys. Oh, I got to talk to him a little bit about the backstory to find out where my character would have encountered one of the things he had to encounter. But he lost his group. This is metagame stuff, so try not to bring it into the actual game. But he lost his group. He survived. And now he's been kind of looking for another group to pair up with. He's been on his own for a long time. And he's kind of just been following you guys for a little while, saying, oh, these guys seem interesting.
Well,
Oh, Dev, before I forget, I volunteered you to help my dad tomorrow.
okay.
He has to go up to Uncle Carl's house and start dismantling his camp thing that he had up there before the bank takes the property for good. And he's afraid he ain't going to get it all done in time because he can't leave Amber for more than 2 hours at a time. So he said he needed help, and I told him you'd go up and help him tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Thought you'd like to get away out of the house for a bit anyway.
Absolutely.
I wish I hadn't started the stream now.
Nope. Not much is going on apparently.
We're waiting on Tony to come back. We don't know what happened or where he went.
He died. That's what happened. He died.
So I would say one of the things that you guys could consider, kind of a little bit of a torment, is you've had somebody speak to you through your mind recently, and you know they've identified themselves as somebody you don't know. So everyone except for 1092 and Ricalo, because Ricalo has some type of like mind protection.
I just can't hear jack shit.
That's very possible that you guys might actually start questioning, like, if somebody's been talking to us, how many of my thoughts I've had recently have been my own?
That's creepy.
That is a rather interesting concept, yeah. But that's exactly why Ricalo has been always very instinctively protective of his mind.
Sorry about that. We just had the usual. I'm late in leaving and still don't have my lunch. Stuff going on with Chris. So
It's okay.
I had to help Chris get ready for work.
It's okay. So we are headed out of Corona, looking.
Duggan? Don't speed up the DM. Don't anticipate the story.
I gave them something to torment themselves with, though.
What was that?
Well, since Ornan's been following the group for a long time without them knowing about it, and more recently just announced himself through like speaking to them in their mind,
Right.
able to just kind of like drop an idea in their head. Anyone who doesn't have some type of protection against their brain in 1092 could actually be wondering right now, have all of the thoughts and ideas they've had been their own recently?
That's true. However, amongst the crowd in Corona, in the marketplace, standing in plain sight now, for the first time in forever, is the creature that some of you, 2 of you, 3 of you, saw out of the corner of your eye. Now standing there in the flesh, not an illusion, not a figment of your imagination. It's real. And
How far away from them am I?
I would say you're in the middle of the marketplace, and they're in one of the stalls. So you're maybe 20 feet, 30 feet away.
Okay, perfect.
Everybody make a perception check.
So I'm going to direct this specifically at Grandius.
Okay.
In Grandius's mind, he gets the idea, a message from me. I'd like to join you. And then everybody roll perception.
Roll perception, everybody, please. Sure. Okay. Perception. Okay.
Carla, you're not very perceptive.
Oh. No, I was looking off into the distance.
He's looking in the wrong direction.
I don't know if I even I don't even know if I should roll. I don't even know what the hell they were talking about you're talking about in the first place, or at least 1092 doesn't.
Right. I was waiting for one more, but that would be. So Victor is the only one. Victor, you swear that you saw this creature blink. The rest of you just saw solid black eyes staring at you.
Except me. And Riccardo.
No. The what?
What?
I don't know.
Do you have? No, you got a 14, dude.
Victor rolled a 16.
Oh wait, no, I thought we. Never mind.
You got a 14. Zyra got a 14.
He was
Recall
thinking
and
about
Grandius get a
I thought we
7
were
and
talking
a 9.
about last time
him
for some reason.
He thought about the magically they couldn't hear him, so those were the
No,
reason
the
he
blinking
said
wasn't
it.
a magic thing.
Yeah. Then never mind.
Everybody sees me. The perception check is high enough to see me and recognize me. It was Victor rolled high enough to see me blink.
Everybody else saw solid black eyes.
Creepy.
And
And
then
Grandius, in your mind, you get, I would like to join you.
I see everyone looking in my direction, and with the unblinking black eyes, I raise my hand and I wave. And then I start walking toward you.
um,
Give a short description of what we're seeing walking towards us.
You see, let me go to D&D Beyond and check a couple. So you see a green creature that looks like it could be a goblin or an elf, but it doesn't quite look right. It's tall. It's almost 6 feet tall. Gangly and skinny. It's very, very, it's not really heavy for its size. And it's got green skin, black eyes, no hair, and it's just walking towards you. It has equipment, just much like what you guys have. It's got a backpack, a quarterstaff, it's wearing some armor. It looks like a creature that's an adventurer. Non-threatening, just walking towards you.
It's a goblin.
Non-threatening. Still walking towards you.
The quarterstaff is stowed and he's approaching. He's specifically approaching Grandius because he asked Grandius if he could join.
Oh.
So all weapons stowed, hands free, just approaching.
Yep. Well, basically, like one hand holding onto the strap of his backpack, and the other hand just free, but at his side.
Okay. Now, would I recognize these pitch black eyes as the same ones that were seen previously in the other town?
You get the
Like
feeling that they're from the same being. We're gonna say that as I said before, um, every once in a while, out of the corner of your eye, every once in a great while, but every once in a while throughout your journey, ever since the dwarf left, you've seen this guy out of the corner of your eye, or a couple of you have. Um,
Okay.
so throughout that, you get the feeling that this might be the same pair of eyes, although in reality you wouldn't know for sure.
Okay.
Are you
And
the
this is
same
the
eyes
part where
as
the
in
role players role
you?
play instead of doing whatever it is they're doing on another website and or Minecraft.
No, I'm
That was
looking at
your problem. You interrupted
No,
my
I'm
thing.
I don't see different
I'm
colors
looking
flashing on
I'm
people's
looking through my spell list right now to figure out if there's anything that I would prep character wise. But I don't know about the rest of you.
like anything
Was he?
combat.
I'm just staring at this person approaching us, kind of confused.
yeah, I'm same.
Who are you? Are you the
Zyra,
same eyes I've been seeing
wake
watching
up,
us?
Zyra's player.
Huh?
I said, wake up, Zyra's player. You look so tired.
I am tired. I keep looking over at my Twitch chat.
Um.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Do you set something on fire, Michael?
I didn't do it this time, I promise.
No, the red lights from the fire trucks going by you guys' house.
It's reflecting behind you.
Lighting up because Michael's light is off in his bedroom still, so it's just black. And then when the truck goes by, his room and his face flash red.
He's demonic.
Michael, you might want to stop being the devil or every villain ever. Thank you.
No point in having a camera on if we can't see you.
Most villains don't just look dark; they eventually become dark. So it's like it. At first, they look like normal people.
On
And
that
slowly,
note,
So
on that
random.
note, Ornan is walking towards us.
Yep.
Like
I
20 minutes
already
ago.
asked the question.
What was the question you asked?
I stated, "Are you the eyes that I keep seeing?"
Ornan?
Sorry, was following up on something. So wait, what was just said? I apologize.
The question from Grandius was, "Are you these eyes that I keep seeing?"
Yes. My name is Ornan. I have traveled far. I've had other people that I've adventured with. I lost them all. You seem like a group I would not lose.
I hope not.
I haven't been able to lose you for some time. I've been following you quite frequently.
That's not creepy.
Why did you wait till now?
I needed to know you were good. I needed to know you were on the right path. And the dwarf intimidated me.
Intimidating, yes, but he was a good
intimidated
friend.
a lot of people.
He liked making rude gestures at orcs.
Ricala will chuckle and douse the firebolt he had in his hands.
Oh, that's a neat trick. I would like to show you some of my tricks, but only if we get into a fight. Not with each other, of course.
Not that hasn't happened. Nudges Ricalo.
An argument is different from a fight.
No,
Oh,
no,
he's referencing the sparring.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
The spot.
sparring, going into the arena with each other. Everything,
We need to
yeah.
go back there.
Oh yeah, I would love to make a trip to another arena. But
You seem to have wanted to trust the group, but how do we know we can trust you?
I will take the time to show I can be trusted. I follow directions. I follow your lead.
Well, before you become an official member of the group, maybe we should run you through a few tests. On the job training.
Wait,
not
what
trained.
test did I not have?
I don't mind.
pass the
I
test?
don't mind tests. I have been tested my entire life. I was born with the ability to use magic and had to learn to control it.
Wait, what test was I supposed to pass?
Do I have to test? Is one of the tests involve drinking alcohol with the wizard? I don't.
I think that's
I
more
don't think.
voluntary.
I don't think I can pass against him.
He has been watching closely.
I've never been able to do that one.
Green one, you can drink with me, but that is not a test.
Okay.
You will do what we were planning on doing, but if
You see
are-
Ornan immediately, like, after Ricalo says that, he, like, turns to in the direction of the nearest tavern and starts walking away.
Oh, wait, we don't mean now, Ornan.
Oh, no, you said we could drink, and I know how much he likes to do that. I have been watching you for some time.
We see that.
Well, how about this, green one? We are headed towards the town of Welsaken. We have a job that we need to take care of in between towns. How about we put you to the test in completion of the task that we already have? We'll see how you do, and we'll make the decision once we make it to the town of Welsaken.
Okay. I can tell you I am excellent for keeping watch
Good to
because
know.
I do not sleep.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
another one.
I won't
got
be
a
the only
lot
one awake during the nights now.
A skill
Yeah,
bestowed upon me sometime after I lost my group. It's been very helpful.
Right.
What? Very, very good to know. Thank you. We might just make use of that.
Make use of what now?
The fact that he doesn't sleep, so we can have him on watch on occasion.
But I'm on watch.
Now you can both be on watch.
you have somebody to talk to.
All right. So the next leg of your journey, yeah, the next leg of your journey is harpy hunting.
Yes, sir.
It's that weird ass canyon that apparently had harpies that we
Somewhere
didn't know.
in this region of your map. If you're on the map, are you guys on the map?
No,
Yes.
Yes,
maybe.
you are. Somewhere in this region.
Yep.
So, how do you go about hunting harpy?
I have no
Um.
idea. That's new for me.
I've never met a harpy.
No. So
I don't remember if I've ever met a harpy.
knowing that harpies like to hang on, I'm gonna check something real quick. But I need to find the time limit on this. But
On a side note, the entire time you guys have been talking, if anyone has been even closely paying attention, Ornan has not blinked.
Creepy.
okay, so that's 10 minutes.
Wait, blinking is required?
Not necessarily.
Not for you. 1092 just thinks nothing of it.
Nope.
It's like, oh, he's like me.
In fact, I thought blinking was kind of weird.
Okay, so
I'll be right back. I gotta get socks. My feet are freezing.
Like she said, my feet are bleeding. Socks?
so I am going to, in regards to looking for the harpies, while the party is moving with the caravan, I am going to use I am going to use spider climb to make my way along the edge of the canyon, looking for nests and trying to spy flyers, that kind of thing. Walking along the like sideways on the side of the canyon, looking around for nests and stuff.
Carlo, stop showing off.
And I will remove one spell slot for that.
No, no, I'll save it. Nothing. I totally didn't have the ability to fuck with the walls and rocks and stuff.
My feet are freezing every time I'm down here barefoot. This
Alright,
basement is
so
nice and cool in the summer,
over
but
in
God,
the
do my feet
game.
freeze.
Okay.
So we're going to kill harpies, or just meet them.
Oh no, we're taking them down. They've been pestering the local travelers and merchants in the area.
I think if I remember about harpies, what little I know, they have to be taken down because they're usually up.
Ricalo rolls his eyes and walks off the edge of the cliff.
You're not wrong. But anyway. Going from there, you folk will take. It's going to be a couple of days. Um, just looking at the map.
Yep.
Distance-wise, it's going to be a couple of days to get to. Where there it is. To where you heard that the harpies were going to be. I need to do something here. Right. So, you guys,
Very cheesy something.
Cheesy
are you
something.
bringing your horse and cart with you?
Yes. Well, do we need it? Do you want to? Are we going back the same way?
No, we were going to go to Willsaken, and I think after Willsaken, we were going to go up to the city of no name.
Okay, so yeah, we want to bring it with us then.
Yeah.
Good. Because that is the harp favorite. Traveling, is there anything you guys want to do?
We can hear the cricket, the peeping in the background.
The peepers? Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there anything you guys want to do? Um, role play wise, while you're traveling? Do you have a new member?
I mean, I would occasionally, ask him questions about what types of magic he can do, that kind of thing. So engage on a level that we both understand. Because he did say that he inherited the ability to do magic innately and had to learn to control it. So I would definitely be interested in that from a scholarly standpoint.
Okay. Um, so instead of telling the DM, role play it.
Maybe ask the character who has the ability to tell you everything.
Okay, I asked the exact same question to Ornan.
Wow, you guys are really good at this role playing shit.
Okay, Ornan, I would like to know more about how you do your magic. You say that you received the ability innately, but you had to learn to control it.
Yes, where I grew up, I lived near goblins and hobgoblins and gross things. And sometimes they are nice and sometimes they are mean. And one day, um, some magic happened from me. I didn't know what was going on, and something blew up. And then they told me I couldn't be there anymore. So I had to figure out how to control it. And then I was really good at what I do. And I traveled with a group, and we were on adventures. And we have traveled across the land doing different things. And then they
Hang
all
on.
died.
Charlie, come here. Get up here.
Oh yes, it wouldn't be D&D without our doggo.
Need our mascot.
Orin, you were saying?
So, yes, I may have had a different name then. I don't really remember. I just know that I was traveling with the group. I remember I couldn't control my magic, and I could, and they liked me, and then they were gone. And then I got new magic. And then I got these cool writings on my skin, and I pull my sleeve back, and you see like tattooed incantations.
Ricalo's eyes will light up, and I'll lean in closer and say, "May I?"
You can read it.
So I would start.
So, Ricala, what languages do you know?
Uh, I know several. Dwarvish, Elven, Goblin, Common, and Dwarven. As well as Undercommon.
You can't read this.
Uh oh.
It's a language you don't know.
Okay.
I know Draconic and Giant.
Nope.
Damn.
Nope. Tony,
I-
do you know what language? Did I tell you what language the tattoos are written in?
You did not tell me.
So, out of game. Let's not meta this, but it's Infernal, which is one of the languages I know, which is one of the languages I learned upon.
Why is Ricolo's face like, I gotcha?
So, what would Bracalo have to roll to recognize it as Infernal, even if he doesn't know it, he might still recognize it? What would he have to roll?
That would be an intelligence roll. And the DC, if he doesn't know the language, to recognize what kind of language it is, just a fair warning, the DC would have to be fairly high.
Yep. I figured as much.
Would
Oh,
it? Would he be able to use history?
Wait, that was an
Something maybe he studied.
My bad. That's not a check. That's a
Well,
skill.
no, 'cause studying would still fall under. Well, I mean, yeah, as a skill, history goes with intelligence.
Damn.
So that's a possibility if he wants to.
He rolled a 22. I mean, he critted his intelligence check, so there's probably a good chance that's one of the symbols he recognized.
Okay, so without being able to read it, because you still can't read it,
Right.
but you are fairly certain that it is of demonic nature. Could be infernal.
Oh, don't tell Grandius.
So I
Go make your toast.
I have these, which help me focus a different kind of magic that I did learn.
These.
The writings on my skin.
And what type of magic did you learn? I do recognize this. I believe this allows you to. I believe I know what type of magic this allows you to channel, and maybe don't mention it to our cleric friend. But what type of magic did you originally practice?
Oh, shadow magic.
Oh, just remember that infernal doesn't necessarily mean innately evil.
Right, but our cleric's not too fond of demons.
Right.
I'm researching. So relating to the infernal writings. Tony, do we know? Typically, the characters know the spells. They know what they're called.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can,
All right.
Like
So
it's spelled fireball, you know it's called fireball.
right. So I would tell the group, okay, yeah, on the left arm here, I can create a bonfire, and with my right arm, what's written over here, I can do Eldritch Blast, and then um, on the back of my hand, I can cast Toll the Dead.
Uh, yep, definitely casting that with the cleric.
But what I originally learned with my ability when I was born with, I first learned to control fire, and I learned to make friends, and I learned to I can do this, and you see a mage hand is created in front of him, and he's waving at the group with a mage hand. I can convince people to do things, and I can cast magic missiles. I can even cast darkness, and sometimes I can still see in it.
Interesting.
What you would consider all very useful skills.
Right.
And shadow magic. I am familiar with this thing.
Yes, you
Wrongly
see,
practiced.
I did not introduce myself well. I apologize. I am a Verdin. That is my people.
I don't know what that is.
Verdin look like me. We are called mutants. We're different than goblins and elves. We're something of our own. And we start out in life and we are little, and then suddenly we become normal size, like me.
Aha.
Nope. Okay, I really don't know. I
Interesting.
just wanted to know if I that rang a bell
Holy
or not, but
shit.
don't ring. I have two spectrums there.
Crit
A nat
fail,
20 and a nat
dude.
1.
Crit fail.
And another skill I have that not all Verdin get, I can see in the dark. I think some of you also can see in the dark.
Not me.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a very handy skill where I'm from.
But I think that has to do with the magic I was born with.
Not all Verdans have that ability.
No, not all at all.
Interesting.
I was told once that it was because of my shadow magic. I have been called a sorcerer, and more recently, people have told me that I may also be a warlock. I don't remember how I became Ornan, and I don't necessarily remember how I became a warlock.
Do you
But
remember
I
how
Welcome
you
to the
like
club.
I like
Kind
the
of.
ink words that let me cast new spells.
do you remember how your last group was lost?
No, he said earlier they just kind of
Uh,
Oh.
disappeared.
Oh.
I know that I went somewhere with them, and they didn't come out with me.
Hmm.
It just occurred to me I am now the only non-magical person here.
You
Unless I
have
have magic
you have a
certain
memory
magic.
loss problem, don't you?
Kind of. I know that
I can relate to that.
How much memory, like how many memories have you lost?
really just when I lost my friend.
That's it?
Wait. How
And
would
when
know
you
that
lost and you
if he
and when you
wait,
lost your friends, you said that you also gained your new powers?
Yeah, some things were different about me.
Hmm.
For instance, I knew my name was Ornan, but I knew my name was not Ornan before, and I don't remember my name before. If I think really hard and try to remember any times that somebody used my name, I don't hear it.
That's weird.
But if I think of times now, when people use my name, they always call me Ornan. Because when I left there, I knew that was my name. And I don't remember why we were going where we were going or what was there. But I know we went in with my friends, and then when I left, my friends were not there. And that's when I learned how to use some other spells. And that's when I knew it wasn't like my sorcerer spells. It was different. And people told me that I acted like a warlock.
Well, good to know. We'll have to see you in action. Um, I'll put his arm down and turn around and walk along.
And now that I've introduced myself, I reach my hand out to Grandius to shake his.
I slowly move my hand towards his and accept the handshake.
Thank you. I knew you would not kill me unless I was a bad thing, and I needed your help so I could join your group.
Not gonna lie, you are still kind of very suspicious.
You guys were too. That's why I followed you for so long. I needed to know that you were good, because I did not want to join a bad group.
We try to do good.
The only questionable bad one here is him. Just references to Kahlo.
He's not bad. He's just a drunk who likes to steal things.
And possibly rob things from an exploding city.
He's no different than a kind-hearted bugbear, which are very few and far between.
Kind-hearted.
Oh,
It's the hobgoblins you have to watch out for. They are mean.
oh my goodness. Might have to come finish my food, Dev. Getting full.
So Riccardo is just a kind-hearted bugbear. Aww.
I don't know if he actually heard my description of
I
him.
have
Nope,
idea
he
either.
didn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have his
chugging
headphones
the
on.
crush.
He doesn't have his headphones on. I didn't hear any of that.
Good. No one tell him what we said. Hi,
You-
Riccardo.
Hey, Riccardo.
Heard what description?
Nothing.
I mean, he would have been there to hear it, really, unless he was that distracted.
Yeah. No,
I basically said you're just misunderstood. You're not mean. You're not bad. You're a drunk and a thief, and much like a kind-hearted bug.
Yeah, 1092 kind of called you out. He's like, we're pretty good, except for that one, and he gestured to you.
I roll my eyes and walk back off the edge of the cliff.
Do we leave right away, or do we go get a drink?
Well, we're already in the.
as far as this is already travel time.
Yeah. So I referenced to Zyra. So should I try out the new rock ability with him down there?
You guys aren't even on the cliff yet. This is like first day of travel.
Oh.
So Devin's walking off a cliff that's not there?
No, he just left the area
Okay.
or walked away.
Tony, how many short rests would we take during this trip?
Short rest?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would take several long rests. It's a few days away.
So I just kind of want to go over with you, Tony, what I would do commonly.
Okay.
At the start of the day, I would burn a warlock spell slot to create a level 1 sorcery. To create sorcery points, which in turn would be turned in. Crap, how does it work? I have to review that. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, if it's going to take a couple days, I 1092 would have fooled around with the rock ability. Not really doing much, just moving Earth. I guess why not?
Yep.
Possibly
I would
once.
fiddle around with my gun some more because I just killed a dragon with it.
Totally not creating a small little hole underneath Ricalo as we're walking, but you know.
You'll be alright.
Just walk. Ground just lowers a foot below him.